Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City.
Wondering about...
Is that so? Alright, you're free to roam around, so long as you don't do anything stupid, like try to slit my throat when I'm sleeping. You wouldn't try anything stupid like that, now would you?
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Carry on then.
Market closed at night. Marketplace.
Any trouble in this area?
Seem to have combat armors. Blackened shrapnel.
Good to see you.
If you want to...
This here is Flack and Shrapnel's gun shop. Pretty catchy, huh? Take a look around. If you see anything you like, I'll be right over here.
Yeah, show us your stuff.
Need to do some killing, eh?
Batman launcher. Yeah, I guess the game can afford to give you the launcher almost anywhere because the launcher is basically a huge ass burden for the user. It's the nuke mini nukes you want to try to limit. A lot of ammunition here, if nothing else, and that's pretty much the problem. I'm still not seeing anything remotely interesting as far as weapons are concerned, and that's starting to be a big problem at this moment.
If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
Gun, you've come to the right place.
They call me Shrapnel. I run this place. Got the best damn armament you'll ever see.
Yeah, man, I love guns. Nothing better than the kick of a 44.
Ain't seen many of those around lately. They're tough to come by.
Yeah, I want to buy stuff.
What you looking for?
Oh, do they have the same inventory? I didn't check. They probably do have the same exact inventory. Yeah. So this at the moment seems like a gigantic waste of time. It's certainly a good place to dump stuff on, but again, terrible selection of things to buy. Are they even selling flamer fuel? Why is flamer fuel so rare? Yeah, nothing really interesting here. Do they even have my 5mm? No, they don't even have minigun ammunition. Yes, they do. At least that's something.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Is there anywhere I can get a drink on this tab?
Try the Muddy Rudder. They don't ask too many questions down on the lower deck. Come back soon. We always got a lot of ammo in stock.
Yeah, that's true. Do you have
It's
turbo
locked for a
weapons?
reason. Don't get any ideas.
I heard that the city council is debating putting railings on the flight deck.
Well, I hope they do something. Remember that child that fell off?
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers.
I see you are also a person of refinement.
Between you and me, keeping out the riffraff is good for business.
So you're on the city council.
Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes.
Whoever this Seagrave is, you think he's a threat to your influence?
A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council. He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just say I would be very appreciative.
Yeah. Let's do business.
Straight to the point. I like that.
Again, good, decent amount of caps. No, not a bad plate at all. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Bannon.
Come back soon.
Off the deck last year?
Yeah, that was bad.
Is there a problem?
I hear you're on some sort of council.
Bannon and Dr. Lee and I all meet on Monday mornings to talk about citywide issues. It's pretty informal. The council doesn't have much real power.
You tell me about Dr. Lee.
She's one of the members of the council. Runs the science lab here. Don't bother her unless it's important. Her lab is in the stern end of the ship.
Could ask directions.
I suppose.
Is there anywhere I can get medical help?
Dr. Preston is in the upper deck, 4 section. That's the top interior floor in the southwest end.
Why did all of you decide to leave on this rusty old tub?
We're the safest, most secure city in the wasteland. Nothing can get in here without our say-so.
That's good enough reason. Thanks for the help.
Carry on, then.
I'm sure they'll
Me
do
too.
something about it.
Nothing is getting through these
One of the
walls.
new immigrants died of radiation poisoning last week.
Yeah, I heard she was drinking.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli.
There's some white powder all over your face. Yeah, what do you have for sale?
We've got all kinds of chems.
I'm sure you do, and queen pheromones. Charisma +3. I don't really have anything to sell to her. It's time for me to leave, Cindy.
I'm sure you'll be back soon.
River water.
The ship's water isn't much better. If we don't get fresh water soon, we'll all end up like her.
That looks like a diner.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
What is it like living on a giant ship?
It's noisy, dark, and smelly. But we're safe here. No super mutants or raiders, and maybe Dr. Lee will find a way to get clean water for us.
So what's the story with Dr. Lee?
She's not very social. Stays in her lab in the stern. She's smart, though. Real smart.
Do the men on this ship give you much trouble? That's an odd thing to ask right from the bat, but did a quest or something?
You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
Okay, let's ask about Diego.
Well, one of us is. Sometimes it seems like he doesn't even know I'm there.
Yeah, just seduce him.
Yeah, right. I don't think I could get him drunk enough to do that. I wish I had some ant pheromones. Trini says they would make any man lose control.
Yeah, I don't think you'll need pheromones for that. At least not ant pheromones.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
She's basically insecure. Doesn't really know what to do. Inexperienced might be the better word to say. Flight take. Do I want to go to flight? No, I want to get the goddamn doctor because I'm in a bad condition. Yep.
I heard she was drinking river water.
I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
I was thinking. Okay. Bridge Tower, Weatherly Hotel, Capital Preservation Society, Muddy Rudder, Science Lab. It's not a. Where's the doctor? Capital Preservation Society. Okay, church, science lab, common room. That's probably not it. Hotel. Bridge Tower. Huh. I wasn't paying too much attention when they said where we need to go. Might as well try the midship deck. Has to be maybe the doctor someplace. What? It's a door. Staley's door. Broken terminal. I don't really want to go stealing stuff at this point.
Yes?
Cantelli's door. So, living quarters mainly for you.
I do the repair. This place could use a few more people willing to work. Everything is falling apart. I'm the only one willing to fix it.
Science lab. I don't think science lab is exactly a doctor.
Everything looks okay here.
Maybe this church then.
Cut it out.
Stay away from me! What do you want? Are you one of them?
What are you scared of?
I suppose it doesn't matter if I tell you. I used to be a slave. I saw a slaver on this ship. His name is Sister. I'm afraid he's after me.
Okay, I understand.
No! Please don't tell Sister. I think he's a slaver. I don't want to be taken by him.
Who is this sister?
No, he's a big, scary slaver. He's staying at the Weatherly Hotel. I try to avoid him because he might recognize me.
What are you proposing? Let me think about this. Let me think about it is one of the dialogue options, but think about what? What are you proposing?
I am at your mercy.
I have no idea what. Am I blackmailing her? What am I doing? Ah. It seems like the guy who planted this dialogue and a few others probably had a very specific path in mind when he thought players would discuss it, and if you deviate from that, it no longer makes much sense. It's out of order. Market closed at night. It's 5 p.m. already closed. Church is definitely not the infirmary. Donation box, yeah, we probably don't want to steal that. Reactor door. Rectory door.
It's
yeah.
time for our evening meal, Father Clifford. I'm Diego, the acolyte for St. Monica's.
Who's this Saint Monica?
Saint Monica saved her own son's soul from eternal damnation. She is now the patron saint of lost children for the faithful everywhere. You really should come to church on Sunday mornings. The sermon will be all about Saint Monica.
You're the acolyte, who's the priest?
Father Clifford. The sanctuary is in the ship's fore on the upper deck. The good father holds services every Sunday morning.
Well, I don't really want to get involved with Angela Staley's crush on him. I'm of the firm opinion if you can't muster up the guts to tell the guy yourself, you deserve to be unnoticed. It probably wasn't all that important to you anyway if you couldn't get it out of your mouth. So goodbye, Diego.
God bless you.
I am Father Clifford of St. Monica's Church.
Yeah, that's why some nasty wrinkles you got. Like someone took a image manipulation program on the skin and really darkened all the wrinkles or the dark spots. It looks a bit silly almost. Anyway, are you a priest?
Yes, my flock is all of Rivet City. You should come to services this Sunday. I'll be telling the tale of St. Monica.
I heard Diego and Angela are sleeping together. Why would I say that? Okay, who is this Saint Monica?
She is the patron saint of lost children. Very popular among the faithful of Rivet City. I'm surprised you've never heard of her. If you want to hear her story, it will be the topic of my sermon on Sunday. Services begin at 8 a.m. You should come.
So, during Sunday 8 a.m., most of the people will be here.
Saint Monica bless you.
We may need to break into places. That's good information to know.
It was so noisy last night. I could hardly sleep.
Maybe a quick fix has something that will help you sleep. Cindy's got all kinds of good chems.
I'll try that.
Well, I hope they do something. Remember that child that fell off the deck last year?
Yeah, that was bad. I'm sure they'll do something about it.
Oh, it's a museum of what sort? Capital Preservation Society.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Yes, an interesting collection indeed.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection.
Which document?
In 1776, the Second Judgmental Congress got together and adopted a document drafted by none other than Thomas Jefferson himself. It was the day the United States of America earned its name and secured its place in history. This magnificent achievement took form in the Declaration of Independence.
Let me take a leap of faith here. You want me to find it for you?
Indeed I do. Without the Declaration, the rest of these relics are almost meaningless. I must have it. Acquire the document for me, and you'll be awarded most handsomely. What do you think?
Ooh. How am I going to be rewarded?
You'd secure your place in history. The woman who rediscovered the Declaration of Independence. Imagine the fanfare.
Okay, what's the reward? The actual reward.
Sorry, my mind tends to wander. I will see to it that you receive a worthwhile trade. I have in my possession the only known schematic for the creation of something called the railway rifle. Bring me the Declaration, and it's yours.
Deal.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives.
Can you show me how to get to the National Archives on my map?
In the DC ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
I'd like to have a proper weapon before I go to super mutant infested areas in general. Flamer would be my first choice. How to go now?
Be careful. The archives are infested with who knows what.
Well, 5 seconds ago they were infested with super mutants, but you notice things have changed, please tell me. Yeah, the railway rifle, that's an interesting word. I do recall one thing about it. I think it's sort of toots like a train when you shoot at it. The steam bellows out. I don't know what type of a weapon it is. It uses the railway spikes, but is it a... It's probably not a heavy weapon. I would guess a small weapon. It's just a shame. It's an interesting weapon. One of my favorites in this game. We need sensor modules and cherry bombs. Yeah, that's